suspicious. You know I'm crazy, so go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.
Hey y'all, hey, what's up, and welcome to the Moo Room. I'm your auntie with the T, Auntie Moo, aka y'all sister girl. What's up? Come on in, tell a friend, tell a friend. How y'all doing today? Baby, y'all know what it is. It is coffee and conversations. Just got my coffee and I'm ready to have some conversation. Hey, Renata. Hey, sis. Listen. Girl, yes, just got me a. Y'all already know. Listen, I said I'm my ass best stop drinking all these little $10 coffees, honey. I said, dang, I said, shit, I almost spent $100 a week on coffee. I better quit, but child, I'm addicted. Hey, passion fruit. Hey, oh, what's that? TJ? Hey TJ, y'all welcome to the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews. Honey, we cousins, we grannies, we everything up over here. We family. Welcome to the family. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all, I've been too tickled on this internet these last few days. I know, you know what? Renata, I got a whole what's some things called Keurig that, and I just bought coffee and stuff when I was at the store. But it's something about they got me by a chokehold, sis. Hello, you bought them downstairs? Oh shit! All right, there I come. So it got them. It be having me by a choke hold. Okay, I'm trying to do better. I really am. I am trying to do better. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go in here and change y'all great nephew, y'all cousin, whatever y'all want, but my grandbaby. But anyways, y'all, listen. I've been too tickled by this internet. Baby, these people I mean, everything is just in an uproar. There's been some good things, there's been some bad things, there's been some horrible things, there's been some weird things. What I said is, okay, I said I'm gonna do it I'm gonna treat myself every other day. Like, so Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm gonna treat myself to a coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause and then the other days I'm gonna make them at home because some days I gotta have my coffee, girl. I gotta have it, honey. But so Journey knows she better get that schoolwork done. That's all I can do. Go get it done. All that drawing and everything else she was doing is cool, but do handle your business, my girl. What? What? It's okay. But anyways, y'all, I've been so entertained to say the least about what's been going on this Instagram, especially Instagram. The baddies been baddieing, and I was like, dang, is it time for a reunion already? Like, why are they so beefing with each other? I'm like, it must be getting time for another form of a reunion. You sleep? Mm. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Debbie. There she goes. There go my baby. He's sleeping. He finished this alone. Take his body back. Oh, yeah, I gotta get my green bag. Ooh, he's burping. Yes, y'all, that's Angie number 9 talking to his nephew, child. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go down these stairs. If you've never been over here, y'all know it real life's over here in the Moo Room. This where real life meets reality TV. Ooh, you did burps again. What's that? That's a burp. You burping, farting, and pooping and all at the same time. And got the hiccup. And you got the hiccup. Hey, Granny man. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get him changed. Stop doing that. You take a break. She mad because she gotta do her schoolwork. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? There you go. Say that. There you go, Nene. Said I needed to be changed. Said I was wet. Huh? I need the ring. I need the baby. No, don't give him none of that. Don't give him none. Be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. There you go. Yeah. See, I'm all right. So I just got a little hiccup. Come on, come on, dance. Come on. Come on, dance. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get back to y'all. I ain't forgot about y'all. Y'all know I be my life be real life and over here. Hey, stop. Y'all see I be real life and over here. Hey, whoa, ayo. Yo, back up. Back up. Back up, children. Back up. That's my mother. Back up. You got the hiccups, y'all. Ooh, another book. Yes, sir. That's good. Yeah. Ooh. Well, go to your auntie. Hold on, let me give him to his auntie. To Russia. Oh. You want your titty? You got hiccups. You got the hiccups. Let's see. But anyways, y'all, where my other phone at? I gotta go get my other phone. I've been too tickled by that was just a commercial break because we real life over here. I told y'all we be real life and over here. So I had to get y'all nephew, great nephew, all that together. But anyways, as I was saying, I've been too tickled by what's been going on the interweb with the baddies, or as Jasmine been call. You sitting on my phone? Yeah. The Jasmine been calling them the saddies. She said sad Dolly and Natalie. And baby, they just been everybody been arguing. Everybody been arguing with everybody. Dia came on there saying she had gave one of the girls a dress to wear to the premiere and everything, and then the girl tried to diss her and stuff, and everybody following after what Natalie say do. And but my thing is this, and this is just in my humble opinion, it's all gonna cease in a minute. It's all gonna cease in a minute. Just like, and allegedly, word on the curb, word on the curb is they had you know, yes, our niece, she got some stuff to do with Zeus, but it's supposed to be more on the positive. She's supposed to be bringing. Okay, so a lot of people want to know why, like, a lot of the baddies and stuff be with BET. So y'all got to remember the fact that Lemmy had bought some shows and stuff. Like, he had Preachers of LA, he had Preachers of Detroit, he had these are all his little shows that he had bought before he got hooked up with Zeus. Now, once he got hooked up with Zeus, Zeus was supposed to be kind of a place for like creators and stuff to go and put their little stuff on the platform, okay? But somehow Lemmy got hooked up with Ray J, who hooked up Lemmy with, baby, when I say the rabbit hole, the rabbit hole, the rabbit hole, okay? And I got receipts. So this is all and so Ray J bought the whole ratchet aspect. And then Ray J hooked up with Ray J had hooked Natalie up with Lemmy, and then once he got a taste of the whole story, he was gone. They was like sunshine. He called, he picked up the phone and said, "I ain't never coming home. Where your mama? I ain't never coming home." He said that once he got hooked up with the baddie, once he got hooked up with a bunch of women. But you gotta think it really didn't happen until, because the first baddies was the OGs, right? It was the OGs with Tanisha and stuff. I think it was the Baddies of Atlanta or something like that. It was the OGs. Then it went to Baddies South, right? That's where Krishan came on there at. That's where you met Scotty. That's where you met everybody else. So then from there, you have Baddies West, Baddies East, Baddies Midwest. Then what else you had? Africa, now Africa, whatever. Oh, Baddies Caribbean. I forgot about Baddies Caribbean. I forget about that, because wasn't that the one Callie was on? Wasn't Callie on Baddies Caribbean? Yeah. So I think I stopped watching really after. I did not really watch. I watched the beginning of Baddies Midwest because I wanted to watch the sit down with Krishan and Tasiki. But after that, I really didn't watch it better because I'm just sorry. Like, I like Diamond the Body. I like who else I like? I like Scotty. I like Jayla. But I don't like women that fight for y'all be fighting over stupid stuff. And I think it's because shit y'all be hangry. Cause they said they don't be feeding y'all there. That's what they said. I don't know. I don't work for daddies. I'm just saying. They said they don't be feeding them and stuff, and they be having them, because when them girls be leaving baddies, baby, they be talking, they be saying what don't be what, but don't be in. And I was like, ooh, it's messy. It get real messy. But baby, I was so tickled. And I don't like, but I don't, I just like a good drag. I like a good key sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Even if it be me, shit. If it's funny, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? I like a good key sometimes. But baby, that Jasmine Renee, she had me cracking up, honey. And I like Bad Dolly, but that Jasmine Renee had me dying talking about that Bad Dolly, honey. She did a whole series on Bad Dolly. Baby, hold on, we gonna listen to it. Let me find it. Let me find it. She did a whole series on her. Hold on, y'all. I can't find it. Hold on. And I follow it, so and I watched it earlier. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Oh, wait, because y'all gotta see the beginning of it first, because you gotta see the beginning of it, because I'm like, it started bad, and it just remind me of bald headed Skittle. It remind me of bald headed Skittle. It do, because I'm like, girl, listen. Oh, they from Baddies, girl. But then, okay, so speaking of baddies and sea fillers and I'm all over the place because it's just so much. Lemmy and his sisters and they the family business. That's what I call it, the family business. And if you ain't never watched that show, The Family Business, baby, you was watching it when it comes to them plumbers. Okay, you is actually watching the family business in real time. Cause people be thinking them sisters be innocent, but them sisters ain't that thing. And y'all gotta remember, Jasmine Renee is from Detroit. So that should tell you something, right? She from Detroit. So Jasmine Renee is from Detroit. Okay, come on, we gotta put it together. We gotta put it together. Some of y'all, do y'all even know? Let me show y'all who Jasmine Renee is. So some of y'all don't even know. She, so this is Jasmine Renee. That's Jasmine Renee. She was on Baddies. And she be beefing with, well, she wasn't beefing with Bad Dolly in the beginning, but then I don't know, her and Bad Dolly got some bad blood because Bad Dolly had been saying stuff about Jasmine Renee. So, child, Jasmine Renee went on her little rant, honey, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, Auntie was entertained. I was entertained. I actually watched the whole rant. And I kikied at a few parts of the rant. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I kikied at a few parts because nieces are nieces and they gonna argue. But hold on. Let me. So she said this is Bad Dolly. I kikied. I kikied. Y'all can kiki too, cause I kikied. It was funny. She said that was Bad Dolly. So hold on. Hold on. Let me. Going for none of that. Period. Like I said, since I be making documentaries, y'all, I'm gonna try to make this one quick. I don't know if I can though, but I'm gonna try. Dolly, sad Dolly, sad fucking Dolly, Molly popping Dolly, bitch. How dare you wake up with that fucking hairline and try to talk about how anybody on God's green earth look, bitch? Bitch, you is through, bitch. Through, bitch. Like, bitch, done in a blender, bitch. You through. What are you talking about, bitch? How dare you? Then to talk about my cheeks that God blessed me with. While you sitting there with a face
full of fucking filler, bitch. Can you even feel your face, bitch? Can you even feel it? You talking about my face, bitch? You swole, bitch. We've been watching you be swole for fucking 6 months, bitch. Straight swole, bitch. Talking about I look like a chipmunk, bitch. It's nuts in my fucking mouth, bitch. The only nut you need to be worried about, bitch, is a nut check, bitch. You look like a man, hoe. Mr. Man, bitch. You look like a fucking man. First of all, let's be clear. You're not a baddie. You're not a bad bitch. I don't give a fuck what anybody tells you.
At all.
Sorry. Natalie don't know how to pick them. You're not a bad bitch.
Natalie don't know how to pick them.
First things first, a real bad bitch can wake up and leave out with no makeup, no lace, no frontal, real edges. Bitch, you have no edges, bitch. None. Donald, Dantes, your hairline is receding. It's not even receding no more. It don't exist. Your hairline is running from you, bitch. It hates you, bro. And you're a fucking woman. And you're out here with a hairline that looks like the fucking McDonald's symbol, bitch. Like, come on now. You're not a bad bitch. You're not a baddie. You can't get up and go. You don't have that luxury. If I were you, I would be a mad, angry bitch like you are too, bitch. I would fucking be fucking... Bitch, I understand. Bitch, you ugly than a bitch without makeup, without frontals, without the extra shit. And you can't fucking dress, bitch. You're tacky as hell. You be trying to put that shit together, but bitch, you're literally wearing costumes, bitch. You're a character. You're putting on costumes because you don't have no fucking pieces, bitch. Let's talk about it. You talking all that shit, bitch? Are you slow? You ain't put that Louis Vuitton bag that Natalie bought you down yet, bitch. Since she gave it to you, huh? That bitch ain't breathed. Dolly, you not cute. To be sitting up talking about how anybody look like you're not cute, babe. You're not one of them girls to be sitting up talking about anybody's face, love. We saw you. When that fucking bonnet came off, bitch, you look like Freakazoid, bitch. You went into Super Saiyan mode for real, bitch. You knew that bonnet came off. You knew you fucked up. It was like at this moment, she fucked up. You know that bitch.
Yeah, I
was shit back here, bitch. Like, come on, Dolly. You can't fuck with me in the looks department. You can't fuck with me in the face. Don't ever sit up and try to talk about my face that you can't fuck with. Like, the delusion is like on sale. Like, come on now. You're not a bad bitch. Then you want to sit up and talk about bodies, bitch? Like, you're not the most bad built bitch on the network. Like, that's the only thing bad about you, bitch. And them fucking veneers that you did yourself, oh.
That's what you did yourself.
Like, what? Come on. You know I'm a bad bitch. When I first met you, bitch, before we even started filming in the lobby, you know you said, Jazz, you are an inspiration to me. You was been following me. You told me I've been following you for years. You inspired me. Why are you doing a show? Why are you here? You don't need it. This is what you said. Sad, Dolly. This is what you said. And then you turned into a hater. Bitches be fans and then they be haters. Then you so fucking happy, like, to be Natalie's fucking hairstylist. Congratulations to you. You feel me? But Natalie should be scared. Because ain't no bitch with no edges do my motherfucking hair. Ain't no bitch with no edges put a funnel on my fucking shit. You don't know what the fuck you doing, bitch. You fucking up. You don't know the steps. You don't have it. You didn't learn, bitch. She needs to fucking fire your ass before she gets started. You need to be fired before you even really get in there for real, because in a minute, Natalie gonna have no fucking edges.
She ain't already got none, girl. She ain't got none.
Stopping them funnels on, bitch.
She ain't got none. Don't worry.
You're gonna have to wear a frontal for the rest of your life, bitch. You're gonna be a frontal granny, bro. You're gonna have a frontal on in your fucking casket, bitch. Because that's just what you have to do.
Yeah.
Or take your ass to Turkey, y'all. Take your ass to Turkey and then come talking about me. I challenge you to make a video with your real edges. Right now. No makeup. Not even a brown field. Not even a brown field. I challenge you to do that. I'm gonna let you add some lashes, because I got my lashes on, bitch. I challenge you, bitch. You threw, Dolly. You threw. Dolly, you ugly and you fake, bro. You dog a bitch behind their back and they face you dick sucking. You had the nerve to dog the fucking Baddies shirt. Say the Baddies shirt was trash. You said that bitch might be moissanite. Y'all said they might need to bring the diamond tester. Bitch, you sure know a lot about moissanites, bitch, to be saying that, bitch. Because you faker than your fucking jewelry, yo. All that fake ass shit you got on, bitch. All that shit is fake, bitch. Nothing about it is real, bro. That sad dolly chain, fake. That fucking watch, fake. Bitch, it don't even look like a real paddock, bitch. That bitch is a fatty, bitch. Your kid don't hit, bro. And it's not it, bitch. And the crazy part about it is bitches know. That's the funny part. You think bitches don't know that your kid fake. Bitches know. Natalie even know. She know. That's a bitch that know. Dolly, you're fake, bitch. All around. Like, don't ever talk about me wearing my clothes that I had for years, bitch. I bought them, bitch. They're mine. They're real, bitch. I'm gonna wear my shit whenever the fuck I feel, bitch. For years, bitch, I bought it. Bitch, you're wearing fake shit. Knockoffs. You're a knockoff, bitch. That's how bitch you are. Don't talk about me. And all that, oh, you always putting bitches down. You always da-da-da. I don't talk about nobody that don't talk about me. And that's something you know. Bitch, I don't just talk about bitches. I don't sit up and talk about bitches for nothing, for no reason. Bitch, I'll put bitches down, try to put me down, bitch. I'm gonna put you down again and again, you fake ass bitch. You ugly ass bitch. So you ugly, you fake, and you slow. Because in the same sentence you said, I told her when I first met her that I like her music. But she don't have a hit. She been rapping for 20 years. Bitches like you got a lot of win against me. I released my first song in 2021. It's public record. It's 2025. 20 years? Dolly, you just literally admitted to liking my music. And then said, but you don't have a hit. Dolly, you are the worst fucking rapper to ever even present a fucking song on Baddies. You're the worst rapper of all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta switch phones real quick. Y'all, I was up there. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Baby, when I say she dragged today, she dragged Polo Dolly. Polo Dolly. Polo Dolly done got what you listen. I gotta watch the fight again. Cause I don't feel like she got super dragged by Tasiki, but I feel like she lost. I feel like she lost now. But I don't feel like Tasiki like ate like she be eating. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it was that. But I do feel like she lost. Um, so I'm gonna have to be honest. I'm gonna have to be honest. Like Dolly did lose, and then Natalie chose up. See, it's a lot of politics to. We're going to the same place. Yeah, that's it. She. You said she can't do my hair without her. She said she should be scared. She said she should be scared. Baby, I thought I would. Hold on. Is my charger here? Did you sit on my charger? That's not my charger. Oh, I don't know. She said. Car in motion. Give me a second. Let me hook up my phone so I can put the thing on. Yeah, you know what direction you're going. Is it the same direction? That's what I'm asking. You already asked me what the north pole.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm back, I'm back, back. Baby, listen, I just thought, I said, oh, that was a very entertaining drag to me. It was very entertaining, and I kind of enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie, I love a good drag. Auntie, I love a good drag. To get through this song. Hey, China. Baby, it was definitely a drag, baby. And she didn't leave. Wait, I just only paid half of it, baby. When I say, oh, I was so dang on tickled when she started off with that Grinch picture. Oh, that took me out. When she started off with the Grinch picture, that part took me all the way out. And then she proceeded after that, but she was like, she alleges Molly Dolly. Baby, listen. But what I tell y'all about the Tucci, y'all be wondering what they be. I told you they be over there on that Tucci. And then now we gonna make that gonna make that post talking about some she ain't never did no, she ain't never did no substance. She ain't never had a snow cone. I said, girl, if you don't, girl, quit lying. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Girl, quit lying. Quit lying. Now, your truth is your truth, I guess. Your truth is your truth. I said, girl, she what? Baby, talking about some I ain't never did this and I ain't never did that. I'm like, girl, hush. We know that's a lie. Like everybody that has watched you throughout the years know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. We know y'all be on allegedly over there on the Tucci Woochie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all claiming that all y'all be over there doing is drinking and smoking. Baby, quit like smoking what? Smoking wood, cause them actions be speaking way louder than words. Okay, them actions be speaking way louder than words. And baby, shit, all that drinking you doing, your kidney, your liver, nothing should be worth crap. All that alcohol and stuff, y'all be just pouring down. Y'all be having to hook up to IVs and to stuff too. I don't know. Listening to the stuff about y'all know who, about that Diddy and all that stuff. Y'all know. Listening to that, y'all, that stuff is so dark. And people be like, Auntie, why don't you just talk? Why don't you talk about that and stuff? And I was like, I can't, because there's a lot of people that really are, survivors. I don't want to call them victims, but I want to say those that have survived. Some have fallen victim to being mistreated and trafficked and and being in abusive relationships, whether it's physical, emotional, actual, you know what I'm saying? People fall trapped to that all the time. Because honestly, y'all, I feel like now it's like I done left Janisa and I'm with Scotty full time. Like, it's weird. Like, everybody knew that was his little main chick or whatever. That was his chick on the side or whatever. But they say, listen, y'all. Listen, word on the curb around the corner. And y'all, we just having grown folks coffee and conversations. That's all we doing. Just having grown folks coffee and conversations. Okay? But child, listen, I was just sitting over somewhere, sitting over there in the yard, child, minding my business with a wine cooler. And I overheard over there at the barbecue grill, okay, that they were saying that he done turned, he was kind of like a beard for her family or whatever anyways, because they wasn't accepting the fact, you know what I'm saying, that she liked the ladies. That's what they said. I don't know if it's true or not, so I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm just gonna say allegedly, okay? But then, you know what I'm saying, I was listening to them over there while they was in the kitchen mixing up that potato salad, right? The aunties was in there mixing up that potato salad, and they was saying that she got her, she got a little connect that keep them connected, and that's why, she still mess with them. You know what I'm saying? Because all them trips to Dubai and all them was allegedly, they say that's all her. So it's real interesting to see how I told you it's family business, y'all. It's family business. Baby, he was out there writing them scripts of his life because this is how they was living. He done got caught up. And my thing is this. I ain't trying to talk about nobody, but the young man looked like a little grasshopper. Let's just say he just looked like Jiminy Cricket. He just looked like Jiminy the Cricket. I'm sorry. And maybe it's how maybe he need to be more tailored. Maybe if they tailor him up like his Mac Daddy Pimp Daddy, keep it got it going on, Daddy, the Senor, Mama, okay, because that y'all already know. I told you I'ma just mind my business. Y'all remember Auntie told you when I know what I know, what I know, what I know. Y'all forgot. Listen, but when maybe he need to start looking at how his and dressing like tailored, and he looks better when his clothes fit. He don't look good when his clothes not fitting, but it, I know, probably don't want nobody to see how much weight he losing and stuff. So maybe that's it. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot of possibilities to it all. We just, I don't know. I don't even know. But then I was thinking, and I was sitting around there, and I was like, I was having a brow moment. I was having a brow moment. I ain't gonna even lie. I was having a brow moment. And I was saying to myself, I was like, self, I had a brow moment. So I said, huh? I said, well, where is Lejeune? Baby, ever since Tinkerbell been pregnant, baby, we ain't seen Lejeune. Baby, we ain't seen Lejeune, honey. Y'all seen Lejeune, baby. And then we ain't seen Lejeune try, and they're hiring over there at the Zeus Network. And then they say Summer talking about something about bodyguards, and there's a child. It's just ooh, it is getting deep and dark over there, honey. Listen, 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 listen. I know I need, she got to go back to work. She got to fulfill some obligations and make some dollars and move around and get some stuff going and woo. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I get that. I respect that. I mean, I'm not gonna knock your bread. You know what I'm saying, baby? But listen, if you don't hear nothing else, needs to hear this from me. You need to make sure that you are having you a prayer team around you. You hear me? Don't you go in that place uncovered. Don't go in there uncovered fooling around with them people. I'm gonna tell you that. You can't go in the demons den fooling around because let me tell you something about them. They come from the church. See, Lemmy's a PK, okay? And the great and child, I'm just gonna say, and maybe maybe the prodigal son story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the prodigal son, maybe she can help bring him back to the thing. Maybe that's what they going for. The whole prodigal son. Come on, you can come out of this. Let me bring you back to your first love, creating gospel shows and shows some highlighting gospel families and stuff because he got connects, baby. He got connects with all the good pastors down there in LA. He got connects with all the good pastors over there in Detroit. He got the connects, baby. He even connected with the great TD Jakes, baby. When I did it. But it's like, okay, now he over in Israel. He over there in Israel. He over there in Israel doing his thing. Huh. He over there, they say he got him a big old, allegedly, honey, he got him a big old temple and stuff over there in Israel. That's what they say. And I'm like, this is real interesting. Oh, no, I ain't gonna touch on them spirits, child. I ain't worried about them. I rebuke all that, honey. I already know what them spirits about. I already know, honey, but that's what I'm saying. And I can call them out. You know what I'm saying? Just like we know what Jezebel's about. We know what Delilah's about. That's why I told y'all, go read about them. Go read about them. It'll tell you everything you need to know. It'll tell you everything you need to know about how they. And then you got you put everybody on your team is falling out. So they airing each other out. Oh, well, you was a part of this, and you was a part of that, and Carlissa, and the bald headed Skittle, and what was they called, Timon and Pumbaa? Ain't that what they was called at one point, Timon and Pumbaa? Timon and Pumbaa this and Timon and Pumbaa that. Baby, they be telling all the business on y'all. They be telling all y'all business, honey. They tell all the content creators that was in cahoots with y'all. Baby, they telling all the biz naive. You know what I'm saying? The biz naive, they is telling it. Mm-hmm. So is. And see how people missing a lot of it is because they don't listening for we last year, I already told y'all. Everybody was getting mad at me. We had people, and I'm a 100. You know what I'm saying? We had aunties jumping in my auntie, we had little aunties jumping in my inbox like, oh, on something. I'm like, look, sis, this is what I see. And I'm not gonna take back what I see. You know what I'm saying? We had fake beefs going on to try to get out of it, baby. We had a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I was just sitting there, just listening, watching. Child, I listened. I had my margarita slushing machine going, and I had me some margaritas, and I was just sitting back, just watching the show, because the show would be showing. The show be showing. Speaking of margarita slushing machine, I really need to invest in one of those for my travel and bartending service, because I can make a lot of money just selling little frozen margaritas. Huh? Huh? But I'm just saying, it's crazy. I just be, y'all listen. Mm-mm-mm. Be real. I just be sitting back just watching, and I just be like, this stuff is crazy, you know. Now I want to say this. People was like, oh, and I'll be like, why people just can't parent? You know what I'm saying? Why people just can't parent? If you can't get along, and if you're not bringing no harm to the baby, then just parent. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I might not like a lot of DDG ways or whatever, but at the end of the day, he is that baby's father. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't know what Hallie do behind the scenes. Just because she's American's, Black Mermaid. She's a princess. You know what I'm saying? She's the Black Mermaid, so she's a princess, a Disney princess. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean everything, because we know how baby mamas can get, and we know how we can get as baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? And I have sons and I have daughters, so I can't just speak on, and I know how they can get. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just speak on one aspect of it all. I gotta speak on the whole aspect of it all, the truth of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to come to some common ground, because at the end of the day, it's only gonna affect that baby. You know what I'm saying? That baby go from seeing, and then people's like, well, he's seeing this and this and this and that. And I mean, no, he do not have no right putting his hands on that girl. He does not have no right putting his hands on that girl. If that girl was doing anything to him, he should have put his hands up, or he should have called 911. No, it ain't no. That's a B move. It ain't no B move. It's keeping your record clean and keeping yourself together and keeping your life. That's what that is. It's not always about being the no macho man and all that. And then let her learn how to get a record. You build a case against her. because now she's putting her hands on you. Oh, every time you put your hand, oh, he always called. Yep, I'm gonna be a police calling ass ninja, because you ain't. I don't know, because I don't believe in abusive relationships. I don't believe in people putting their hands on each other. I don't believe in all that fighting and stuff. Now I argue with you all day. I don't care. You can argue whatever, because I feel like even in an argument, sometimes the words are more abusive than if you would have put your hands on somebody, especially if you got a sharp tongue. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's more, you could say some stuff in an argument that's gonna really have somebody like in their feelings. Maybe might really have them wanting to put their hands on you. For real. But if they know that you not like that, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't care, cause I'm the type of person, after a while I'll tune you out anyway, so you'll be really talking to yourself. You'll be really arguing with yourself. So I don't know. So maybe that's how I've learned lasted this long in marriage. Shoot, cause I ain't gonna sit up here and be just like, no, and you ain't about to be putting your hands on me. That ain't gonna go. I grew up with all boys. No, that's not gonna go at all, at all. They knew better. So, mm-mm. My daddy didn't play that. Bro, there ain't no other way. Why didn't they keep us on the expressway? Hold on, let me read. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Renata. You a boy mom, so you know. Walk away, man. Protect yourself. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? If they put their hands on you, you have a right. You have a right to get them off of you, but don't. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no. Mm-mm. No. I had a friend. I had to have been probably about 20. Oh, no, because I hadn't had no kids yet. So I'd have been about 20, maybe 21. And we used to always go out to this little neighborhood bar. And, yeah, I wasn't old enough, but I was, I used to work for, it's a lot. But anyways, we used to go out to this little neighborhood bar, and we was out at the little neighborhood bar with one of our friends or whatever. And him and his girl, they used to always get into it. They used to always get into it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So he got at the neighborhood bar, and he like telling us like he don't want to go home. Like, man, I don't want to go home. We like, man, you better go home, because you already know how this. You already know how she is. Like, why are you gonna like just poke the bear? Like, until y'all got kids, whatever. Why you gonna poke the bear? Like, go home. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So we leave. I never forget. I had a red Escort, y'all. It was a little red Escort. It was a stick shift. So it's like basically I could be the only one that drove the car, because nobody else knew how to drive this stick shift but me. So we driving or whatever. So we go get gas. We stop at the gas station where, how back in the day, y'all, this was in the 90s. So, everybody, you had y'all little gas station that everybody hung out at and stuff, right? So we stop at the little gas station. We kicking it. We telling him like, so his cousins, I'm like, oh, we about to go to this little spot, whatever. And I was like, and he like, oh, all right, I'm about to get in the car with them and go with them. And I'm like, bro, she's already mad. She's already been texting you, like, because we had sidekicks and stuff. She already been texting you. Like, I don't know if that's gonna be a good idea. So we all like so he like, he like, well, you right. She already tripping, whatever. I'm gonna go home, right? So we drop him off at home. So my sister used to mess with one of his friends, and so, or his cousin. So, you know, we all like, okay, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, y'all about to go kick it? Y'all about to drop me off? We like, yeah, bro, because I don't know, but then I was kind of like, maybe you shouldn't go. Maybe you should let her cool off. But then it was kind of like, but then is she going to cool? Like, it was just a whole bunch of emotions flowing at that time when we were dropping him off at home. And so then the guys, they were like trailing us or whatever, because it was late, like 2 o'clock in the morning. So they was trailing us because they like, oh no, y'all is just out here kicking it or whatever. And we was, we was young, we was girls. And so we dropped him off at his house. Him and his girl got into it, and she unalived him. And like, that was hard for us because it's like we spent the whole day like just kicking it. Like we had a good time. He was in a good mood. He was like everything, and he was like, I'm gonna go in here and just apologize for just being a messed up individual. And we just really like did not expect that. You know what I'm saying? And by the time, you know, so that's why I be saying like, even though he was on some peacemaking, he was on his peacemaking what thing or whatever, and I think okay, so let me say this.
Well, you ain't gotta worry about your son going on. Freaking up playing with me like that. I'm doing the unalive. I ain't getting unalive about no woman. I don't care nothing about no
That's my
equal rights and lifts.
But that's what I'm saying. Don't even let it get to
Don't
that
put your hands on
point.
me then.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I
it
don't care
shouldn't.
nothing about none of that. Don't put your hands on me. Keep your hands to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I will defend myself.
But it's like,
Straight like that, lady play. I ain't gonna die. You know how many stories it is like that? I
that's
literally
what
got
I'm
a
saying.
partner I grew up with. And his baby mama stabbed him in his heart, killed him. But she's claimed that they was playing. She claimed they was playing, and so the police ain't like they was playing around in the kitchen or whatever. And while she was cooking, and that's how she ended up stabbing him. And the police ended up buying that story too, but that ain't what happened. She's still free to this day. So I ain't even gonna play like that. I ain't gonna lie. You pull a knife on me or do something like that to me, it'll be the last knife that's pulled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my oldest son. Getting prepared for his surgery. So, and speaking of, like, because to me that's a tragedy or whatever. My y'all know I had a nephew that was unalived or whatever, and they still have not found the people that have that unalived him. Um, and his the mother of his children, okay, she did a TikTok, really like, and it was the first time, honestly, I heard her story, and yeah, it broke me down, y'all. It broke me down. It broke me down. Like, cause she told, I'ma share it. I'ma share it so y'all can go watch it. And I really wish my sister because my sister is really grieving. She's really grieving, and next week marks the anniversary of his unaliving, and she's really grieving. Um, since I mean, it's been a lot for her. And so I just, I don't know. I don't know if I would, I want her to be able to tell her story because I feel like it would give her some form of healing. Cause grief is hard. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest, until I found where I could just come and talk and tell my story and talk about what I want to talk about and laugh and joke and just be, I grief was hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I lost my father that raised me in January. I lost an uncle in July. Turn around and lose my biological father in December. Turn around and lose my mentor in March, turn around and lose my nephew in June. It was like a whirlwind. And going through that, I was, I had checked out. I had checked out on my kids. I had checked out on my family. I had checked out on my husband. I had checked out. Listen, I can be honest. Okay, can we just keep it a buck? I had checked out. I'm not and the only thing I could do was talk to the Lord because I'm like, Lord, I got to check back in. Like, you got to check me back in, coach. Yeah, I can feel it. You got to check me back in because I had really checked out because that's a lot. Like, because it was like, I was seeing my family, I was seeing my loved ones, I was whatever, but it was just like tragedy, 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 tragedy after tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. And it was like, I was just like, and to some people, like, okay, my dad that raised me, I think I was prepared in a way because he was so sick and we knew that that was going to be the outcome. So all I could do was just pray, 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 pray. And I felt like all I could do is just pray. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like God, um, really heard me. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to him, it was like he told me he was tired. He was at peace. The only thing he was doing was worried about us because you got to think, him and my mom had been married 48 years. 48 years they had been together. So he was so worried about my mom. He had got with her, she was like 16, 15, 16, 16 when they got together. They married by the time she was about before her 18th birthday, right before her 18th birthday, they were married. So she, like, all her life, she has been a mother, she has been a wife, she has been everything. And so, y'all, we getting ready to go on a cruise, okay? Because my sister-in-law is getting married, so we getting ready to go on a cruise. My mama's going, my daughter's going, two of my daughters are going, y'all. My two oldest daughters are going. I am so overjoyed about that. Y'all do not know. It's going to be so just being on there, like all of us together, like, oh, I'm about to cry. Because we all have been through some storms. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, y'all know I'm a crybaby. But we all have been through some storms and we all have, like, really, really, like, been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Like for us to just be out there, my sister in love, okay, she's getting remarried, but she was married and she was married young. She went through a lot. And she went on her home healing journey and she found a man that, you know, when I see her, every time I see her, she has a smile on her face. Every time I see her, she's happy. She's overjoyed. I see her dancing. I see her having a good time. I see her traveling. I see her. I've never seen her like that in the 17, 18 years I've been knowing her. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to see that, I'm like, I be telling her every time I talk to her, I just be, and she just be like, you say that every time you talk to me. I was like, because I can see it. Like I see, she did the work. You know what I'm saying? And she has I can't call it that. She has as a Carlissa as a mama, you know what I'm saying? But she's able to just she like that's why I be looking and I be like, baby, yeah, if y'all only knew. So it's like so for us to all be together and celebrating her next journey, her next steps in life, all that stuff, that is going to be so amazing. So amazing. So I'm excited about that. What else is going on, y'all? Oh, listen, y'all know Auntie be doing her little private events and stuff. So I got some private events coming up. I'll be bartending at my little private events and stuff. So I got some private events. I just did a wedding cocktail tasting. So what I did was I prepared some cocktails. But listen, let me tell you how people try to do you. Let me tell you how people try to do you, y'all. So I ain't gonna say nothing yet. I ain't gonna say nothing yet because I know God gonna work it out. But people be trying you sometimes because they be just thinking that sometimes people can take your kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? And or they think that you green or baby. Listen, you see all this? You see all this, baby? Yes, some of it is genetics, but a lot of this is wisdom. Okay, y'all see these? Y'all see these gray locks? A lot of this is genetics, but a lot of this is wisdom. 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 I am the only one of my grandmother's grandchildren that has gray hair. And all of us are up in age. And I'm the only one on both sides that has a hair full of gray. So a lot of it is genetics, but a lot of it is wisdom. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot of it is wisdom. So I'm like say it all the time. I'm too old of a cat to be called a kitten. But as I was saying about my sister, I would just wish she would be able to, I be praying for her, y'all. I be praying. I be praying. I be praying. And we used to talk every single day, like literally every single day. And after that, her grief, don't know, like she don't like to be on the phone. She don't like to talk. She don't like to she's just like starting to get out every blue moon. She'll go out, but like, and so I just feel like, and I be telling her, I be like, you, and she's like, I know. And she's just, and I think it's too because she's still worried, about her other son. She's still worried about her grandkids because now they have to grow up without their dad. She's still worried about just everybody else's around her that she hasn't really had time to begin her healing process. And it's been 2 years, 3 years. Let me see. So 2022, 2023. Yeah, so it's been 2 years. So she's still got a man. Because it's coming up on my son's, the my son's death event when my son passed away. It's coming up on the date from him is the 24th of this month, and for my grandmother it's the 27th of this month. For my nephew's the 20th. So I know everything is like that whole week. That's 7 days of just y'all know. 7 days of come on, y'all. We can do this. We got this. Come on. Come on. We gonna get through. Come on. Come on. So yeah. What else, y'all? I've been talking about everything. Child, I've been all over the place. I ain't really had no. I told y'all it's just coffee and conversations. If you've never been here, welcome to the Moo Room. I am Auntie Moo, aka Sister Girl. This is the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews. The home of the fam. The home of the grown and the sexy. This is where grown people hang out. We have grown people conversations. We drag, we talk, and we produce receipts, receipts, receipts. We do that. We do that over here. Speaking of a receipt, y'all, we gotta wait for y'all nephew to come up out of this. We gotta wait for y'all nephew to come up out of this. He got surgery next week, y'all. So we gotta keep him in prayer. I got some fasting to do. Mm, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. The healing is in praying and talking about it every time you think about it. Yep, you're right. You're right about that. It is. Like I be, I don't know. I be sad, but then I'm like, bro, nobody to suffer. You be understand in life? I don't want nobody to suffer in life. Like even my enemies, because I be like, I know you gotta reap what you sow. I know you gotta reap it. And I just be like, this is the season where God is just You gotta reap it. So y'all ain't seen the half of what people gotta reap. People think, and so this is the thing. People think because people think because people look like they blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like the devil has ability to bless you too. He do, but it comes with a cost. So all these people that thinking they done did what they did, including bald headed Skittle, she thinks she done did all that she done did, and she don't think it's gonna be no repercussions behind nothing that she done did. Child, look. He wouldn't be a just God. He would not be a just God, and I know if he ain't nothing else, he is a just God. You hear me? So you know you gotta reap that. Whatever you sow, you gotta reap it.
It's a riding in the whip with it.
And she's like, her baby's recliner is here.
It's a workout. Yeah, no going soda. I need some workout too. Where's the recliner? You pull it out. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Let the game room begin. Let the game room begin.
Girl.
Let the game room begin.
Child. I mean, she is. Listen, she would have to prove, like, it would be a lot of gotta prove some stuff to me. And I don't know, like, I don't play when it comes to my kids. I don't play and I don't play when it comes to my grandkids. Cause baby, listen, my grandson lived 2 hours away, but they told me one thing I didn't like. Guess what? Guess who drives 2 hours to pick up their grandson and 2 hours to take him back home? Cause I don't play. I don't play about mine. Mm-mm. Don't at all. At all. At all. At all. Mm-mm. I might play about a lot of stuff, but that's one thing I am not gonna play about. I'm looking for this other thing, y'all. I know y'all like, Auntie, what is you doing? I'm looking for this receipt. I was gonna show y'all, but I can't freaking find it. I can't find it. But let me go on and drop this link real quick, cause y'all, I'm waiting on y'all nephew and y'all cousin. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know how long I'm gonna take. Hopefully he has to have surgery next week, so he came to do his little work before he get his surgery done. Let me look. It might be in here. Hold on. Cause I know I like a good race. Ooh, what's this? Oh, she was on. Oh, I know where to go because I need to. Hold on, y'all. I know where I need to go. Look for what I'm on. I had went on. I had went yesterday on. Yeah, I got so much stuff. I need to upload all this. Upload all this stuff. Where's it at? Wrong one. Cause I had went back. It's right before this. Yeah, I was like, I wonder why I can't see nothing because I don't even got my glasses on. Y'all ain't even say, Auntie, you don't even got your glasses on. Hmm. Hold on. This is. Hold on, y'all. Dang, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Cause some of this stuff I just remember when she told this to Krishan? Y'all see this? When Krishan had got Krishan Jesus' name tatted. Remember, hey sis. Remember she said this? Y'all see this? Ooh, she was throwing shots about her getting getting the thing. Hold on. What else?
Oh, remember when Carlissa was like, everyone just stop, return the phone, and let's start fresh. It's Christmas time. Please, everyone, just stop. All these kids don't deserve this shit. Only Jason Lee. You really need to be a mediator since they respect you so much. Please calm this down. It's a part of the medical in California that our culture is suffering from. Remember when she had took Blue's phone that day? Remember she was talking trash to Akbar, Carlissa? Talking about some tell Akbar I got some toes. You at home, sis? What happened? This was back. Hold on, let me see when this one was. Remember, and back then, y'all stop playing. Now this ain't funny no more. Y'all know that's my son's baby. Lord Jesus, this is crazy. I know this what John deserves, but I can't even laugh at him. See this? I told y'all I'd be having them receipts. I told y'all I'd be. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut this off for me. I told y'all I'd be having them receipts. That them receipts be receipting. Oh, you said you meant you at work. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what happened? You at home? I told y'all them receipts be receipting. Mm-mm. I know I was like, man, I be having to go back in the archives.
Jeez.
Oh, that's that soap you gotta wash with. You gotta bathe with before your surgery. You said you hate giving blood.
You know, it ain't that it hurt. I just don't like when they pull it out. I hurt more than when they put it in.
Oh, when they be pulling the needle out. Mm.
Every time I get blood, every time I get blood. Oh, yeah. Wow, these are good things.
And that's funny because I usually don't have good veins.
Oh, my fucking
And if you dehydrated too, it'd be good. I mean, if you're hydrated, I mean, yeah.
You can see my veins. Blow my veins. You just don't know what you're doing at all.
That is possible for people. Um, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I told y'all she be. So this is the thing. So why was you already had been said all that and did all that? So it's like when you sit up here and you created 133 pages to get you in the algorithm, to get you quote unquote famous. I mean, you did a good. You did pretty good. You did pretty good. You know, you became a Z list celebrity. A Z. I'm gonna put you on the list. I'm gonna put you at a Z. Um, you ain't you. You might be at the now I know my ABCs part, but you know you a Z list celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna let you have it. Um, but it's like you act like back then you was 10 toes down. Don't do my grandbaby like that. Don't say this about my grandbaby. It's like seasonal. It's when you want something, when you need something. But then, y'all, did y'all see how the heifer, she can't even thank her husband. She can't even thank her husband. You know what I'm saying? Who been working hard, allegedly mopping floors, allegedly being a youth counselor, allegedly I don't know what he do. Allegedly working for the government, allegedly I don't know what he do. Okay? I mean, he in getting his little VA money and all this and that and this and that, and he done sit up here and he done rent to own and own to rent for you for so long and all this stuff. And you can't even give that man the credit. You can't just even say thank you, husband, for this. You had to put that man in. You had thank you, husband and son. And honestly, shit, you made more money. Shit, you should have put thank you to Krishan, and you should have put thank you to Krishan Jesus. That's what you should have said thank you to. Cause them are the ones that helped you make the money. Cause he ain't help you make shit. He mentioned Joe show 3 years ago, 2 years ago, damn near three now. 2 years ago on his on a podcast. What?
It's just two papers. They just got some thick ass paper right now.
It might some thick paper. How is it two paper?
Like construction paper.
Don't take me off and put me back on the highway. Yep, thank you. You gotta turn it on.
What type of shit is that?
What?
You would need to get up and walk around every 2 hours and take good deep breaths and cough to help prevent blood clots.
Yeah, because you can't get blood clots. They messing with your veins. Yeah, you gotta keep that stuff in circulation. And they probably don't.
Oh, they give me the good perks, no fentanyl.
Or
Good
I'm
perks.
on top. I'm on slide.
I'm talking about surgery. That ain't TOS. That ain't TOS. I ain't say nothing TOS.
Well, I'm saying they need to what the heck?
That's the thing. People think they got pickup trucks. They can just do whatever they want.
I know, but they be being dangerous.
Still, they put the surgery time on it. I still don't know what time I'm getting surgery.
Might have to call them. Probably early in the morning.
You will receive a call the day before your surgery between 1 and 5 p.m. with the arrival time, which will be approximately 2 hours prior to surgery.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Then it says how long.
How long my surgery gonna be?
No.
What?
I mean, how long you gonna be there?
How long I'm gonna be at the hospital? Oh, she said I'm going home the same day.
She said you gonna go home the same day.
That's an outpatient surgery. It was like surgery and shit that came far a long way.
Oh, well, that's good.
He said even people who get like complete joint replacement only stay one night and go home the next day.
Oh wow. Yo, yeah, I think TT was only in the hospital for one day when she had her hip replacement. Oh yeah, that's came a long way, Lord.
What is a surgical dream?
What's that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. They should talk about some I came once again. Don't smoke before you go. All this other stuff. I said, all right.
Yeah, because you're going under anesthesia.
What did that mean? Don't they just put you to sleep?
Yeah, but it also can mess with your heart, son. Mm. But yeah, but back to
It ain't like I'm gonna die from some going on some illness.
stranger stuff has happened.
if I get unalived from going under some anesthesia,
why you gonna cut off the dead?
and I didn't get unalived when I got ejected out of the car on the highway, then me and God gonna have a conversation.
You gotta be like, did you see that video? Is that I sent you that video when the guy said, "What you doing here?" He said, "My cousin worked the front gate. They let me in." He said, "Oh no, you got to go." Talking about. So wait a minute, ain't that Whitney Houston over there? God, you know she used to do crack. He said, "That ain't your business. Go get out of here. Why you gotta be like that, Kyle? Why you gotta treat me like that?" Oh, dying laughing. Man, I'll die and laugh. But yeah, I really just was came out here just to conversate. I didn't really want. Y'all listen. I'm gonna say this. Y'all know how I tried to be nice to 626, right? Tried to be nice to 626. Then 626, even though I knew 626 was kind of, a certain type of way because how he had did Jack, you know what I'm saying? I have been watching, you know what I'm saying? Because, I be everywhere. I told you I to be at everybody's house. So I was, I seen the stuff that went on with Jag and all this stuff. And I was just kind of like, it can't like, he's a young jitterbug. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't really be to have that much like power or whatever. So I told y'all when I first encountered 626, I went on his platform because God had told me to go and to tell him something. And at this point, I didn't know what he was trying to do with his life, but I guess I was on point. And I had told him, I said, you have to change your ways and change what you need in order for God to do what he needs to do for you. He was, I received that and da 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 da, blah 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 blah, being 626. But now I know he thought he was gonna have him another sucker sugar mama. Because what he do is get these older women, they go over there and they be going 10 toes down for 626, baby. They be helping him. They be super. See, he ain't like me because I listen. I got 4 sons and 5 daughters and 9 grandchildren. Okay, I don't have time to be being sugar mama to nobody, honey. If I'm gonna be a sugar mama, then I'm gonna be. I got 9 grandkids to sugar mama. I ain't got no time to be sugar mama no random ninja on the internet that confused. Y'all should know he got mental issues because he don't know. One minute he talking about a woman's the JJ. The next minute he talking about he want to go and marry a man. So I mean, at this point, his mental stability don't always be there, and he tell you, you know what I'm saying, he got some issues, and he tell you everything that goes on. So I've been listening to his to Cray Cray. I've been listening to Cray Cray, and she, been like baby telling everybody business. Well, I mean, she ain't really been telling because everything we done already talked about. I already done connect the dots for y'all. I already had told y'all who was working with who, how things was going, how whatever. She just came out and just clarified a lot of it. Okay. And you know what? I ain't even gonna call the girl Cray Cray. I'm just gonna call the girl. I'm gonna come up with a name for her. But because I really just believe like she just got some stuff she needs to work on internally. Yeah. She has some things she needs to work on internally. You know what I'm saying? She got some things she needs to work on within. I just think she got some self-esteem, issues or whatever. I think she Yeah, she just got some self-esteem things that she needs to really work on. She really do. And until she like get herself together, she's gonna, struggle with some things. And I think that a lot of people, men and women, prey on that because I think she's easily influenced because when she started, it's a fly getting on my nerves. Because when she started, um, when she started, like telling, her how she felt and everything that was going on and da 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 da, giving her version of everything, my eyebrows was a little raised at a few people. I ain't gonna even what they gonna say. What they say, what the young people say, I ain't gonna even hold you. My eyes got to be in like what? Who? Huh? Say what? Say what? Say what? My eyes got to really be in like some say what? Like what? Like, I figured it's had a that's because people themselves when they mad, y'all be having a list. Y'all know I be in the streets. So when they be mad, I say, I don't know nobody yet. And if they telling on themselves before it could be told, I think that's they logic, like let me tell it before somebody else can tell it. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Okay, let me tell on myself before y'all find out I'm a rat or a snake. Okay, I get that, but it's like I don't know. Y'all be just telling all the dang on business. Y'all be telling too much. Y'all be implementing people that we didn't even know be implemented. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be just telling all of the business. And listen, if y'all sit up here and let 626 behoove you and bewilder, not behoove you, let him, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Bewitch you, then listen, you a special kind of person. But see, people think he's bigger than what he is, y'all. People think he's bigger than what he is. Yeah, he know how to play the big game, but he knows how to play the algorithm too. He knows who channel, he likes to make himself know, like his name, so somebody can say his name, so he can pop up, and then everybody want to know his side of the story, so then they follow him, and then the next thing you know, they over there, they just bewitched, and they just be, they can't live without him. They in love. They getting his name tatted on them. Baby, listen, it don't make no sense. That's why I say I don't even want to call the girl Cray Cray no more. I just want to say, Lord help her. I just want to call her I don't know. Like, I don't know. What's the girl name? What's that show? Remember that movie? Was it Tyler Perry show? Well, when the girl didn't know that she was free, and they had her still living, and it was a truth based on a true story, y'all. And they had her living. They were still living as slaves, and she didn't know that they didn't know that they was free. They was in the backwoods of Mississippi, and they didn't know they was free, and they was still living as slaves and stuff like that. So that mentality, and then she ended up finding out she was free, and then she went back to go get her family. Went up well, June. He always do that, but that's for clout. He do that for clout.
He do that for clout though, once you, I don't know. This is how I am. I can't trust you once you done already told me you is dirty. Like you done already revealed to me that you a dirty individual. Do you understand what I'm saying? You already deal to me that y'all play games. You already deal to me that you already told me that, oh, this is fake, this ain't real, don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever. You done already revealed that it was all to blow up channels, it was all for algorithm purposes. Da, 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 da. So, what makes me believe that when y'all really, it's like the boy that cried wolf. You keep crying wolf, you keep crying wolf. Oh, the wolf is coming, the wolf is coming, the wolf is coming, and then the wolf coming and devours you because you kept crying wolf, and nobody believed you. So it's like now, like, even though I'm like, damn, how do y'all all? I just don't know how a person or people, women, especially women 40 and up, the aunties, okay, because that's what I call y'all, the aunties, 40 and up. I don't see how y'all are still like out here getting like and maybe it's because of this younger man thing. Maybe because everybody want a younger man. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Huh? Yeah, don't nobody want to date in their age range. Maybe that's it. I don't know, but that's crazy. I'm like, maybe if y'all like date within your caliber, things will work, be different. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about then you still like that's what I'm saying. The girl, I don't want to call her. I'm gonna call her VSOP, very special person. She's a very special person. A VSP. She's a VSP. She's a very special person. I'm gonna say, then you go do this little thing, and then you're like, yeah, he's the same age as him, and girl, that's not no flex. You can't flex trying to be with no young ass man because that shows me you don't have no intellect to deal with a grown ass man. You don't have no intellect to deal with that. Like, come on, we gotta do better. We gotta do better.
Yeah, the same goes for thinking they're doing something because they 23 and got a 45-year-old, a 50-year-old man think they doing something. Like, no, he can't get no woman his age. So that's why he came and got you, because you easy. And you think you special. You think he see maturity in you because he came back for you. No, you just easier.
Exactly.
You easier to deal with. You ain't gonna call him out on nothing. You ain't gonna pressure him to do nothing. None of that stuff. You gonna just play your position, play your role, and then yeah, you ain't gonna question nothing.
Exactly.
That's how they go.
But it's like, dang, like, man, it's weird. But then y'all want to, like, my thing is
he got a house, he got a car, he's 50. I hope when I'm 50, I'm going to have a house and a car. He's supposed to have all of that.
Exactly. He drives a this shit, he should.
And all of them drive Mercedes. It's a C class. It ain't nothing special. It's CLA.
And they got kids your age. Like, the shit weird. You don't think that's weird, though? You don't, I mean, how could you comfortably sleep with somebody your child's age? That's weird.
I don't know, bro.
That's nasty. How could you comfortably sleep with somebody your daddy age? Or older than your daddy? Or older than your mama?
Shit's sick, man. And they be having kids. So I be asking people, like, I be asking girls, I be like, so you be okay with your daughter messing with somebody that you're supposed to be messing with? No. So that don't, so
Yes.
Like they don't see it or something. Like I don't like it's the.
But we
because I guess it feels
deep into it for you can really get deep into it because a lot of that be one they didn't have no daddy growing up.
Yeah.
Or two, they was yeah, something happened to them while they were younger.
Yeah.
Most of the time, that's how they go. It's a grown mentality.
True.
And no father, inactive.
But would you think though? Because I mean, something happened to me when I was growing up, and it didn't make me want to be like.
You had a father and you had a mother.
True.
No father, inactive mother. Mama running the streets. Mama doing all of this, and you ain't got no daddy.
And then your mama saying it's okay.
Exactly.
Your mama okay in that. Like, I don't know. That is so weird to me, bro. But then if you would, in some of these girls, because I know this one girl, she was telling me, like, she told her mom it happened to her, and her mom told her, like, don't say nothing ever about it. But then it's like, her mom, like, okay her being with older men. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Cause Yazzie be like, she damn near 30 and she be like 36, 37. Like, hey, damn, they too damn old. Like, what the hell they want with me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he 10 years older than me. When I was 7, he was 17 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. It's weird.
I'm 25. I ain't talking to nobody younger than 23.
Yeah.
I'm not going 2 years is my limit. I'm not going 2 years younger than me. I'm not going no lower. What I look like being 25, I'm gonna go get something 18 fresh out of high school. You can't do shit I do. You can't dispensary. You can't drink. You can't go in the store. Give me no backwoods. No nothing to roll. You can't do nothing. You're literally useless. You can't do nothing. Wow. But
it be like that. Like being a bartender, I be seeing it all the time. Like I be thinking like, oh, this is their son. You know what I'm saying? I be like, and then next thing you know, she kissing him or something. You like, hold on, this ain't no fucking. You know what I'm saying? And they can't even order a damn drink. Cause I'm quick to be like, can I see? Let them try to order a drink. Can I see your ID? Oh, I'm ordering a drink for them. No, can I see your ID? If they're gonna put their lips on it, can I see your ID? Be 18, 19, 20, not even 21 yet. You know what I'm saying? Or just 21, but they in there with a 45-year-old. Like, what is you doing with that baby? Like you was waiting for that baby to be born.
Yeah, that's what
type shit. Like, I don't know.
That's what I be saying to them girls. Like I got a couple of girls who like that. And I be telling them, I be like, bro, that's weird. I be like, bro, you 23 and he 43. I said, that mean you was 20 years old when you was still pissing and shitting on yourself. You was 20 years old. Grown ass man. When you was a baby. You didn't know me.
Wow.
So damn stupid.
Not he didn't know me. But then you think if you have kids, if you have children, do you understand what I'm saying? What is like, I don't know. Like I will always feel like if I had a baby by an old man, right? Older, and I was young and I had a baby, I just would feel like when my kid get of age, you'll be looking at my daughter because she was looking at me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's the same shit I be saying. Because obviously age boundary ain't too much, ain't nothing for you. As long as you grown.
Yeah. But it'd be like shit. I'm gonna be barely grown because some of these girls.
You ain't gonna be like, oh, I 20-year age gap, but 25 is 21 is where I'm gonna draw the mark. She can't be 21 years younger than me, but she could be 20 years younger. Ain't nobody gonna say that shit. If you already going for 20, She could be 30 and 40.
Man, that should be scary, bro. Like, hey, Karma. Oh, she said, you sound like my son. He say the same thing.
Yeah, bro, I don't be liking all that shit. Like, old nigga need to move around. They be trying to, all them old niggas, that's who we be having to compete with now. It be old niggas. Niggas be in competition with old niggas.
But it's the old women be in competition with the young girls because they like, dang, they taking off. Shoot, we done helped you ninjas get established. We done help you make this, you know what I'm saying? And then you throw us away and go get our daughters and our nieces and our, you know what I'm saying? Like granddaughters and shit. Like that should just be weird, man. That'd be weird. Then they be, and then I be seeing a lot of them like they be, that they be. He's married, but I mean, if he want to take care of me, what does it, baby? Like that's not weird to you?
That's how shit be, bro. Them niggas be 55, 50 years old and ready to trick on something. And all she need is her little $200-$300 car note paid, little insurance, may pay a phone bill or something like that, and she gonna give it up. So, and they single old men, they they got it. They been working 20, 30 years doing whatever they doing, however it may go. They got it to be able to just throw it at them. And that's exactly what the old niggas do. They come in, they pay a bill, do something like that. The young girls just, cause the young niggas, we ain't just doing all of that. We ain't just doing no tricking. There ain't no tricking. It ain't no tricking without no tricking. It ain't no tricking without no tricks. That's just how that goes. Like, you gotta trick a little bit on me, you want me to trick a little bit on you. But the old niggas, they don't care. They come straight out the gate. They go 300. They go 250. 150. They be
Not ooh ah.
Literally, that's all you gotta do is throw money in.
Get their nails done. Get them a lace front.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, BBL, nice.
Yeah, or BBL or something. She don't give him a baby. She'll get pregnant by him. You get a body done, she'll get pregnant by him.
She get a body, he get a baby.
Yeah. Old ass baby.
Not an old ass baby. No, it's like, man, like, It's just crazy, bro.
Just because the way the world is set up, nobody's okay with not with being nobody. Everybody want to be somebody. So everybody is willing to do what they can, whatever it is, portray an image or feel like they're somebody. Everybody, when people start realizing again that everybody ain't gonna be famous, everybody ain't gonna go viral, nobody cares about you. You're not special. You're not on. Everybody is not special. Everybody is not gonna change the world. Everybody is not like, no, it ain't none of that.
You want some beignets?
Yeah, it gets one. As soon as people start realizing that in the real world, like there's select people that's what makes them that, and it ain't everybody. Then things will go back to normal. But as of right now, everybody think they got the potential to just be something or want to be something that they're not. And so that's what
everybody's a star.
Everybody think they a star, a diamond in the rough, just the rough.
Some is even rougher than others.
Exactly. But that's what it is, though. Once people start realizing, once it go back to people being okay with working, people being okay with not being or not trying to be a star or something like that, then the world will go back to more like feeling more like normal. But right now with internet and social media and all that stuff, everybody want to be somebody. And if you tell them that they can't be, you hate them.
Yes, can I get a dozen of beignets? Oh, what is that? That look good.
Oh, this way you be getting the big ass.
What is that? What is that?
Spend some more money.
Huh?
They can make sense.
I know. I don't need it, but it looked so good. I just want to know what it is. That'll be it.
Caramel velvet cream espresso.
No, not that. It was something that. What is that thing you had, like a swamp water or something? What is that was on there?
Oh, that's gonna be in
Oh, yeah, I don't need that.
sorry, swamp attack. It's a green apple caramel one. It's not Red Bull or anything. It's like a soda, and you just add like energy.
Oh, okay. What's the blue one?
The blue one.
Yeah.
Um, that is the blue energy drink. It's a dragon fruit blue raspberry.
Oh, I don't need it. Okay, I'm just gonna get the beignets. Mm-hmm. I don't need no energy drink. I don't know about that. I don't like card. Did they give me my loyalty points or no? No. Yeah. I don't have the app. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Can I get the receipt though? The receipt. I've been craving these beignets for a minute. They better be good. I'm for real. I've been craving. Like I'll be like, dang, I'm gonna go get some beignets. But I was like, hold on, y'all. I ain't got my glasses on. I can't even see this. You see, I really think unfit mothers push their young daughters off on the older men to get them out there here. You know what? It's crazy you say that, Lejeune, because I was talking to this woman and she was like, she's a girl mom, so she has all girls. And she was like, as soon as they graduate high school, they got to get up out of my house. They got to find something to do. They can't stay with me. They got to go. I'm going to get them some money, put them in their apartment, and then they got to work and make it lit. And I'm just like, you got four daughters. Like how I guess I don't know. People might say, well, auntie, that you cuddle your kids or whatever. But I guess as a mother, I don't feel like at 18 you got all the answers. I don't think you got all the answers, Sway. At 18, you might think you got all the answers, but I don't feel like you got all the answers at 18. Some kids graduate at 17.
I ain't have all the answers at all.
But I mean, y'all be feeling like you be a little grown sometimes.
Hell no. You be feeling like now I have no structure. I'm used to getting up every day. This is the time. This is the set time I get up. This is the set time I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna see the same people every day. I'm gonna see the same. I'm gonna do the same things every day. I'm gonna talk to the same people every day. I'm gonna hang out with the same people. I'm gonna see the same teachers, the same staff, the same for years. To boom. Now I'm just out here. Gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
But people don't be seeing it like that though. They be like,
Life be more structured. School really structure your life a lot. That's one thing I can't say. Structure.
and I feel like, some people, that's why some people stay and go to college because they need that structure.
Yeah.
They still need that. They haven't figured it. You know what I'm saying? If they're still trying to figure out life, you know what I'm saying? But then there's some people that they just don't like. They like shit. I don't like school, so I ain't going to college. So I'm try to figure it out another way. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like even if you take little Groupon classes and just start taking little Groupon classes, getting stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just like getting certifications, getting certificates, getting stuff like that. Just getting you'll start figuring out, okay, this is where I'm gonna go with this is where I'm gonna go with that. Cause shit, you could take a real estate Groupon class sometime for $99. You know what I'm saying? At least that'll get you started in, okay, do I like real estate? I'm only spending $100 versus spending thousands of dollars and then realizing that ain't what I want to do. So you can always take a little course or something to try to figure it out. And then if it's something that really you want to keep expanding, you want to keep expanding on the brand of it, you can just keep going with it. I mean, it took me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, excuse me, guys, to figure it out. But and shit, I still don't be having the answer. Shit, you said the sad part is that it's reality. A lot of us are trained young, go get the money and bring it home to mama and grandmama. Sad. That's messed up, bro. Listen, ooh, I guess I couldn't imagine that. And maybe it's because I grew up as an only girl you know what I'm saying? Am I not an only girl? Because I had girl cousins and stuff. But thank you. But sometimes, they didn't. It would just be me and the boys. You know what I'm saying? So my mom and them was so protective. Like my boyfriend was 2 years older than me, and my mama was like, his old ass doing talking to you, because he was in the 10th grade and I was in the 8th grade when we met, and my mom was like, what, he can't find no high school girls to talk to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was weird to her. Like, why he coming to the junior high to get him a junior high girl, high school girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's high school girls. So you're right, it is so unfortunate that some mothers don't, like, they they value it as money, and go get with Dr. So and so. He's looking for a wife. He looking for a woman. Just go like Boaz. Like, first of all, a lot of these ninjas that they be sending their daughters to do not be no Boaz. Okay, do not be no upright ninjas. Like, they be, I don't know, y'all. It be making me sick to my stomach. Like, even just because I got granddaughters, daughters. I wish somebody, hey, wish she would come home talking about some grandma. What? I don't even want nobody calling him. They little, like when friend, or that's my little girlfriend. What? Oh, the baby. That's my little niece, my little nephew. That's my little. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's other ways you can address the little kid, except that's my little boyfriend right there, or that's my little girlfriend right there. No, that's a baby. Like, that's a kid. I don't know. And some people be like, that's auntie, it's just a phrase. No, I don't. Mm. Not us, as in me. My grandmother would not pimp me. They No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you, like you. I'm just saying young women. Period. I mean, y'all young. I mean, and we know because back in I ain't gonna lie, back in the 90s and in the early 2000s, back in the 90s and the early 2000s. taking having a sugar daddy, or if you in high school and you dating, you got your little college boyfriend coming to pick you up at the high school or something, you know what I'm saying? That, you was doing the damn thizzle. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, the early 90s, it was like that. Late 80s, early 90s, it was like that. You know what I'm saying? I also know because we grew up in the crack is whack era. You know what I'm saying? We grew up around that. We grew up when the computers was just coming into tech. When we was just getting cell phones. When we had pagers. When we had two-way sidekicks. We grew up in all that era. Okay, so we know how the changes and how things would operate and all that good stuff. So we knew what the different codes is. Like we didn't, we knew all that. We knew all that. So I'm just saying we know better. That's what I'm saying. Us as the elders, because we are the elders now. The aunties and the uncles, we are the elders now. Us in our 50s and 60s, we are the elders now. We have a responsibility, and the responsibility is not sitting up here praying, prey, preying on the youth. It's just not okay. You got these. I know this pastor in this coat. This man got 3 wives, 4 wives. He got 4 wives, and 2 of them are young girls, and one of them he got, and she be treating the older. She get more respect than the real legal wife. Do you understand what I'm saying? And she's in her 20s. She's a young girl. And this man is in his late 50s, early 60s. And then he done married another 20-year-old girl, 21-year-old girl. Come on now. And y'all, this is, no. And having babies by him. Having babies by these girls. Now, if you was a true leader, you would have been sitting up there and lady and the head man of the church or whatever. You wouldn't be sitting around here taking on multiple wives, having all these children, increasing your lineage. Shit, you ain't gonna be around to see them fucking grow up. You 60-year-old with a newborn baby. By the time that baby get ready to graduate high school, baby, you gonna be 78 years damn old. 78. What the hell you gonna do? For real. Does it make sense? It's very embarrassing.
What is your papa? No, it's my daddy.
Great pawpaw. Damn near great pawpaw. Cause you 60, you got kids that's in your 30s and stuff. You like, come on. Y'all, I don't know. Maybe we the only people that feel like that, Ty.
I don't know, bro.
Maybe we the only one that can see it logically. I don't know, bro.
I got, don't tell me about this one no more. I be getting on the hair.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It is a form of grooming. It is a form of grooming. It is, y'all. It is a form of grooming. They are. You know why? Listen, y'all. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Me, baby, I had to put on my lipstick and my whatever, make up my face and do everything and maybe change my clothes and all that when I left the house. When I left the house, baby, when we was growing up in that, when I was in high school in the 80s and the 90s, okay, because I graduated high school in 1992, class of 92. I, when I was going to, and even y'all, because today I had went to go get some coffee, and what that say? 1992. I thought that was funny because that's the year I graduated high school. But anyways, when I graduated high school in 1992, okay, I don't know. It was just different. It was just different. Mm-mm. I don't know. We didn't play. I don't know. My mom was just different. It is a form of grooming. Then you look at like half of these girls. Like we had to sneak out. Like you didn't wasn't able to really wear makeup until you was almost your senior year, maybe your junior year. Maybe you could get away with it a little bit. You could start adding some color to your lipstick in your sophomore year, but your freshman year, usually you wearing a lip gloss and a ponytail, baby. If you was bald headed, you was just bald headed, baby. You better make it work. We gonna give you a Tony Braxton, or you gonna get you something, you know what I'm saying? And then back then you'd be sew a few tracks in, we was doing a little sew in, add you a little hair, whatever. If you was bald headed, you know what I'm saying? Or we wore the little ponytails, you gotta slick it back in a little ponytail, a little genie ponytail or something, you know what I'm saying? If you was bald headed, we will make it work. I was a cosmetology major. We'll make it work for you, okay? But now it's like, baby, these kids, they gotta have a full set of nails. They gotta have, I don't understand it. And I mean, it's okay. Your daughter should learn how to paint her nails. My baby girl, she do not like artificial nails. She do not like, it's like certain stuff she just do not like. She just be like, no, she don't really care for weave. Every now and then she wants some colored braids in her hair, or she want me to add some color to her hair or whatever, but she got hair down her back. So, but it's like now, girl, I go into the a friend of mine owns a shop. They had called me like, hey, can you come do a, come you want to take some clients? You want to come do some work? I'm like, not really, but what's up? And she's like, girl, it's a back to school. This was last year, back to school. It's back to school time. And these kids, I got so many kids here that want, I got to do some sew-ins and da-da-da. Ninth graders, eighth graders, seventh graders? Baby, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, hey, June. Hold on. Hey, June.
Auntie, I knew that wasn't you then. I know somebody put me in timeout. I was trying to agree with you about what your last statement, what you were saying, what was so true about the mothers, and you know how we're down here in the chat. I know it wasn't you. I know that it's never you. I know that you have people that, what I'm saying here, they just hate, the attention I get or whatever and the connection I have with you. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I ain't on that type of time. I'm a type of person that really genuinely care about what people say. I care about what be going on. I care about Auntie Momo. So this is her channel. If I ever offended anyone, like, you
How
know what I'm
you get
saying?
in timeout and you a mod?
Yeah, they did. They put me in timeout, and I'm a mod. And I don't really do nothing to bring enlightenment to this channel. I try to bring great conversations, and I try to be, I'm very authentic about what I say. I ain't fake and none of that. And I really do like people. So I just gonna put it like this. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with whoever the hater, a person that's pressed on me, a person that just be hating. Man, I be dealing with that really in the real world. I don't have time to deal with that when I be really hadn't done that to anybody.
I thought you said she was working.
I mean, to be bitter. I don't deal with bitter women. I don't deal with jealousy. I don't deal with none of that hate stuff.
Because I was going to, when I said 4:30, I told her, well, I don't even think this time she did. Who are you with me on the business? Coffee shop and everything. We're supposed to be here. I said, well, I don't know. Y'all don't tell me. The last technical was you said Park Small or something. That isn't really concrete information on time, concrete information of the Park Small. Oh, and I'm like, okay. Um, he told me she got off at 4:30. No one told me, and I'm the one that's going to be people to do. You would be able to keep dangerous. So I thought you were supposed to drop me off and then drop him off. I didn't know that. I wasn't open myself. We'll just have her meet you at the coffee shop to pick him up. That's not the point. Um. Oh well, go ahead. What you were saying, with you?
Yeah, there was about just talking. Like it didn't have nothing to do with nobody. We're just sitting over here having a decent conversation. I didn't come at
Don't
nobody.
don't
I don't know people coming at me. I
don't
don't.
worry about it. I'll look it up and I'll figure it out. Okay. Don't worry your pretty. I be telling sis. Don't y'all worry y'all pretty head about people. People are gonna be people. You hear me? So don't y'all be worrying you. Um. Let me tell you, it's certain people over here that I'm gonna fool with regardless. Okay. So if you rock with me, I'ma rock with you. You know we one big happy family over here. So if we rocking, we rocking. If we rolling, we rolling. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm
That's
not worried about like none of that. You know what I'm saying? If people intentions are pure, then you know they're gonna get the most pure and authenticness of me. If they have ill intentions towards me, my platform, the people that are, on my platform or anything else, then God will deal with them accordingly. That's just how I look at it. I'm
You
don't
see my last comment. I was agreeing with you, and then I was very intrigued because your grandson let you know that you teaching them. Like you really
that's
teaching
my
them. I
son.
was agreeing with
That was my
that's your
son.
son.
That was
Oh
my
yeah,
oldest
he got a
son.
lot of wisdom. He got a lot of wisdom. Like
That
I
was
was
my
agreeing with
oldest
him
son.
too. He was speaking
That-
real.
I'm being nice. I'm gonna be mad. That's where you at. Damn.
He got a lot of wisdom, and I was agreeing with y'all because y'all was speaking real.
Mhm. That was my oldest son, y'all.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
he got a lot of wisdom. I like that. You raising
I be
him. I
wanting
mean,
to
he been
I be
tell he
wanting
been
to
raised
hear,
right.
and I love to hear his perspective too, because even though nephew is in his 30s, you know what I'm saying? So he's like almost 12 years older than my son. So even him and nephew may have similar thoughts, but they might still be different. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
there's a 12 year, there's a 12, I can't even say it, 12.
I want to give him his props. Like I was like agreeing with him because it's intriguing nowadays. It's rare to find young men with that type of knowledge and that type of wisdom. And I want to give him his prop. My name is Mr. June. I like the way you were speaking. You really, hey, you can teach a lot of older people something. You go on with it. You go on with it. Go on with it, son. Nephew, go on with it. I love that.
So
And then I was agreeing. Hey, y'all. Hey, he chiming in, and I like that. I was in the comment. I was agreeing with y'all because like me, I be liking my moral compass too. And when you hear wisdom out people, that me, I'm the type of person I be intrigued by wisdom, especially coming from a young man like that. Girl, you doing your thing. I'm gonna give you my props, TT.
thank you. Thank you. But it's just like because everybody think like, almost at this point, almost every older was it older? Every young man want an older woman, and every young woman wants an older man. You know what I'm saying? And that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? Like that is not always the case at all. Because
No,
some of them
I feel
don't.
like gotta date some speed because it's gonna be a lesson in that. And I really feel like people need to date their speed. And now I brought up I did say that I say yes, that bring up the situation why people saying that by Cassie. I never said I said about Cassie. She was dating Diddy for money and then there, there was people were saying yesterday. I didn't say it because I really ain't been in a Diddy situation, y'all. I really ain't been keeping up with the Diddy trial. I just seen people saying that, and I'll have arguments where people be,
Well,
the
it's
topic don't came
right.
up.
But then you got to think about it. She was young. She was impressionable, and even with her, where was your damn mama?
Where your
With
mama?
Usher, your mom was your manager. You understand what I'm saying? With Bow Wow, your mom was your manager.
I couldn't
With
do it, y'all. I
with
couldn't do
Ray
it.
J, your mom was your manager. Do you
I just
understand where I'm going with this? Like with
Yes,
most of
ma'am.
these,
I tell
with
you all the time,
industry,
you like my mama now because my mama now like went too quick to push their kids out the house just because they come a certain age. And now I was agreeing on you your last segment, what you just said, like that right there should not be normalized. When people set up and want to push their kids out the house, like when they're 18 and 19 years old and think they know the world, they don't know the world.
and
They
then they
don't know
wondering why they're getting devoured. They're
it.
wondering why their daughters is ending up in the strip club. They start off as I'm just going to be a bottle girl and a waitress. And then all they need is a few fine men to get a tip them $50 or tip them $20 or $100 and say, "You fine? Why you ain't dancing? You fine? Why you ain't doing this?" Whispering in their ear, and they go from a bottle girl to a stripper. I know, hands up, been there, undone that. I know the
Right.
game. And every girl that I had a girl that was in her, what was she like that time? Like 34 when she first became a stripper. She was, she was, Auntie, I'm about to go to the strip club. I'm about to work as a bottle girl. I said, girl, in 30 days you'll be a stripper. No, I won't. I ain't gonna be no stripper. She been a stripper ever since. She been a stripper ever since. I said in 30 days, and I told her, I said, let me tell you what's gonna happen. I said, you're gonna go in there as a bottle girl. Somebody gonna convince you you can make more money as a stripper versus a bottle girl. And you gonna see how all them ones that they making and they taking home every night versus maybe $100, $200 you take home every night. You watching them take home three, four, $500 a night. Your mind is going to think, I want to make $400 or $500 a night. This $100 ain't good enough for me. I'm cuter than her. She's ugly. My body better than hers. That's going to be because we women. We women, you gonna start comparing apples and oranges and grapes and
And then
grapefruit.
it be about the money. And then they do anything for the money. Like that's crazy. Y'all, my two kids that 19 and 18 years old are with their father. And their grandmother hates me. Remember, I told y'all about that. She despised me. So my leadership, they be trying to exclude that out, even though I be trying to tell my kid's father. Get on them kids. Stay on them kids. Because people who telling you not to let them listen to me, it's like they want them out here to get in some type of stuff. You remember I told you about my daughter going to jail that week, and I didn't come when they become on the live, and I was upset and I was crying, and I was telling y'all that I didn't want to let that out because I didn't want nobody to know that. And I was like, you stay in them kids, like you got to be on them kids. You got to really pour into them. And they know that I bring that type of energy and I bring that type of love with my kids because I have their best interests at heart. And you got people that's around him telling him, well, them kids grown. Them kids not grown. Like I feel what you're saying, and I was agreeing with y'all. And I'm gonna say this right here. Whoever time me out, well, if I agree with Auntie Mumu, she's saying something that I relate to. She's saying something the way I was raised, and yes, some agree with her because it's not like I'm kissing up. I'm telling y'all, this lady really connect with me on a level that y'all don't even know so personal. Like she's my family. Like this is stuff she be saying, like she's like mom in this lady. And she got her opinion about stuff. And it's if it right, it's right. Everybody have we live in a world to agree. But when it's right, it's right. And I don't know who timed me out, but that's okay. But I'm still support and I'm agree with what's right. They just me. That's how I am. I was raised like that. And now I was telling you, Auntie Mumu.
Mhm. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
No, it's all good. Listen, I'm about to start taking away some mod sticks because people is out because we don't abuse over here. We do not abuse our mod sticks over here. And if somebody else, if I trusted them enough to give them a mod stick, then I trusted them. So evidently somebody is betraying my trust. And I don't like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't get down like that. I don't
Y'all
like
don't
that.
know, but I want y'all to know. Like when I go through stuff, I don't have nobody. My mom and dad gone. And I have got a personal relationship with this lady. Like when I get on your page and I can hear your voice, that's why I be wanting to come live sometime, even sometimes when you be gone away for like a week or two and you have stuff to do and I understand that. It's like hearing your voice and listening to you sometimes give me encouragement to hear the right thing from somebody that's on the type of spiritual journey that I'm on that's gonna lead me the right way. Cause I'm still learning. Like, and I know that she be saying what's real, y'all. And the only way she do that because she is out of love. Even with people she talk, she say stuff out of love to correct people, and even she don't like them. Like I know how this lady really operates, and I love her and I respect her.
I need you to go to the channel real quick.
And I'm dropped down, ain't Momo, but I'm always love you, support you, and respect you. That's why I gave you my number.
Well, y'all know I don't even time out the haters because I'm like, do you do you boo? But I don't like that. Unless somebody is being ultimately disrespectful, should nobody been timed out on my channel because I didn't see nobody being ultimately disrespectful. But I'm gonna have my daughter is my administrator, so I'm gonna make sure that nobody else is administrator but her because I don't like that. I don't like that. What's wrong with this? You know, what's wrong with you?
Like y'all, we need to start sticking together and come together for our kids and stuff, and start coming together as a unit and as a nation, as us, black culture, and stop being against each other because we be trying to save people. Like we really be trying to save people. We do. Auntie Mumu, she be trying to save people for real. You live your life how you want to, but we
She
really be
keeps
trying to
the
save
pictures.
people, older people, younger people, in ourselves. We trying
There
to
was a
save.
regular monster because I think she's a minute.
And y'all can time me out. But if I ever get an address and want to go visit and surprise, I'ma show up. You ain't gonna keep me from, especially from people I love. I really got a relationship with this lady.
Go to no, you shouldn't do it from there. Go.
So I'm gonna drop down Auntie Momo. I gotta see what my son want cause he always got me running his errands when he gotta go to work. I told him you get paid tomorrow. You gonna push me my y'all really he let his insurance go And I see, boo, he let his insurance go when they pulled his tag. I had to go up there for a mother at the courthouse. Had to pay the insurance and the tag to get the tag back. Cause he be working, y'all. Children forget sometimes. So I still be out here on my motherly duty, even though my boys are 26 and 25. I'm like, yo, I still be out here on my motherly duty. Be trying to make sure they straight. But it's cool though, Auntie Moo. I'ma still be over here repping you, you my girl. I love you. For real, I do. I love everybody. Yeah, they got it where now if you don't pay your insurance, they'll pull your tag. And I didn't know I know that, so I went to the courthouse. He missed the payment, but he got it paid up.
Then they start.
Okay, Keisha, that's okay. That's
It's
okay.
all good.
Oh, baby, I'm all good. I got to. That what my son just calling me now. I got to go, baby. I just want to.
Okay, well, go handle your
Yeah,
son.
I gotta go. I gotta go get this. I gotta go get the tag now, y'all.
Huh.
Make sure he good to drive. All right, sweetheart. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Okay.
Mom, you didn't
All
go
right.
to the school trip today?
Oh, Keisha said she didn't mean to time out. She didn't mean to do that. She was carrying groceries at the same time. Oh, it was an accident, Keisha, because, girl, you got everybody mad at you. Keisha, you got. I was like, Keisha, did, why would she do that?
Because of
You told she ate again?
I just finished eating. And then I switched to the pool because I thought it was the real food, but it was actually original, so I had two bags.
He like that breastfeed nipple type thing.
Yeah. But I thought that was the wrong one from the lady who was drinking, but I think he was just drinking from it too hard. Oh, because you gave him ready to feed? No, she made him the formula because she said she was just finishing it. I guess she's not allowed to let in the pop. First, she made the bottle. I was holding the child. Uh,
So I wonder if I should even open. Well, yeah, I can open it because he'll
He'll
be
be
back.
back tomorrow, right? So just wait. Look at it was open. So she said, so just let him finish out that powder. But he was chilling. He was talking to Granny.
Cereal and stuff. He's like, he can eat good off his food. I was like, go ahead, grandson. You fucking it up.
He greedy. He is greedy.
But yeah, I'm gonna get up off of here. I think we had some good conversations. We'll be back tonight. It is Wednesday, so we got our want to talk about it Wednesday. I'm gonna get in these streets a little bit and see what these streets is doing. I just had to come on here earlier, y'all, because I was so tickled by Jasmine Renee. And I mean, I just like a good drag show, baby. And she was dragging Dolly, baby. She was dragging, what she call her, Molly Dolly. she was dragging her. So I had to come on here and talk about that. So let this, because I feel like it's just I've been looking and stuff, and I You're nasty.
Woman, and they didn't really like his daughters. They accepted her, but it was still she was damn near around their age. His wife before she died. Before he died,
it's still weird.
That's what I'm saying. It was still weird because he 80-some years old. She
weird because everybody old,
but it's still y'all still 20, 30 years apart. Then why? One got the pins on. I don't understand.
One going through menopause, one got the pins. But I'm just saying, I mean, at that point, it's kind of like,
whatever.
I mean, still, you feel like Papa. Like, girl, why you couldn't?
But it's some 50 and 60 year olds that look like they 70 and 80 though. And some 70 and 80-year-olds that look like they 50 or 60. So at that point, it kind of just be up in the air. That's what I'm saying. Cause they're all old. But when you 20, 22, 21, and a 40, 40, 45, y'all need to get it. Y'all behind weird.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Only thing you want from me? Yeah, that's why I don't understand it.
But I said, what should your conversation be though?
When old men used to try and holler at me, like older men would try and holler at me, I was like, because the only thing you want from me, and the only thing I want from you, so is you go hand me that cash, so stop talking to me, leave me alone. That usually runs them off. Start asking for stuff. That usually runs them off. And when you start telling them, sir, the only thing you want with me is something you're not going to get. Because why are we even playing this game? You could be my parents' peers.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes my stomach be like, and I'm in my 50s when like a 60-year-old man be trying to talk to me. I just feel like, what am I gonna do with you?
It's not.
And they say, oh man, give you worms.
I said that earlier today because they was talking about the man. And it was like, yeah, I said, So I said, I'll have a conversation. Just don't touch me. I won't touch you. And he started cracking up. And I was like, so what? You a nice man. I said, old man gives you worms. They started throwing up. No, thank you. He was like, yeah, he gave you $40 for nothing. I said, and? What that mean? Now I gotta give you something for $40. Y'all got low.
And I'm the only chocolate chip in the whole ice cream.
I'm the only one that cook his food right. That's why. All he get is an overboiled egg. Under 200 pounds. 20 minutes away. I think it makes the most sense because you pay the HOA, they cover everything, well, include, depends. But for the most part, they cover everything outside the building. My job is whatever.
It's okay, Keisha. I was just like, oh my God, because it had to have been a mod to be able to time out another mod. So that's why I was just like, what mod is timing out mods? And I don't be having a phone.
I want to buy a condo.
Buy a condo.
Yes. It makes most sense.
I want to buy 3 or 4 Teslas.
Well, look, here, okay. I'm single, okay? I don't have any kids right now. Even if I do, it's still an investment. That's always been my goal with buying my first property. I would buy a property, a townhome originally, so I would use it as an investment when I get married as an extra home. There's a lot of things I can do with it. But they're traditionally cheaper. You do have to pay an HOA, but the HOA, that's what I'm saying. You pay HOA for single families, and the HOA, like that HOA covers like valet trash. You get the amenities of an apartment, but you still own. You know what I'm saying? So that the equity I can still get all that stuff security, especially myself. I think it's like it's like 20 minutes away. Yeah, and that's the thing too about condos. They're typically closer to downtown, walkable areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
It's a be
I guess the most. I'm just thinking about wanting to like renting. Is just seems just so wasteful, but I don't want the responsibility of a single family home. That just is what it is. I don't want to worry about cutting grass. I don't want to, but it's different here, man. You got kids. It's me and y'all niggas, but I don't need a single family. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get like they be having it with a whole bunch of space. I saw one 2 bedroom, 2 bath. It was like 1,600 square feet, 250,000. Americans. I would click it. Look at that thing. Beautiful. It's like it's a little ways. Yeah. But
That's up there with the.
but even if that, like, if I just had the money for an invest, like, we could have a lake. The lake condo is sitting right on the lake. Like, it's so great. Isn't that nice though? Two, 3 baths.
2 bedroom, 3 baths.
Yeah,
How many square feet?
1128. That's not bad.
No, that ain't too small.
Look at the stairs. We're talking about something. Stairs like that make me nervous.
They do.
But look at the spacious. Like, look at that bedroom though. And then what is right off the patio?
Oh, so you got like a little patio outside the bedroom.
I mean, yeah.
Both bedrooms got patios, washer and dryer. Then you got the rooftop. Oh no, that's connected. That's connected. Boom. Also, it might be like a wraparound. Fire pit. But it don't look. It's not right on the lake. Yeah.
Yeah.
But look.
It ain't right on the lake, but it's on the lake.
Yeah. You don't.
Yeah, but you got that. You got that lake.
Bushes.
Yeah, where all the damn mosquitoes at. Hey, Ed.
They don't talk about.
Yeah, I've been out here just running my mouth. Let me get off of here so I can get ready to go to this restaurant. But I'm gonna call y'all later. Look, I'm gonna call y'all later. I'm gonna call y'all later, girl. I'm gonna call y'all later, girls and guys
So they have
and people and family.
Area.
And we gonna open up the living room again tonight.
The HOA.
When I get back.
Spectrum internet.
We're gonna probably open it up. It depends on if nephew and auntie wanna go on and open it up while I'm at the restaurant, or if they want to wait until I leave the restaurant. It depends on what they want to do. But I'm gonna open up the living room again tonight. Want a condo?
It makes no sense. Because the thing that's so scary and else about buying a home is I don't want to be responsible for all that stuff. I don't have time for that. Now I gotta fix the roof. Who got time for that? But I can get a mini. Like, well, you still, if you some of that stuff, you still gotta be responsible for, yes, like the maintenance on your buildings and stuff. Yes, it's like a reserve. Ooh, you look real mangy. Like he's over TV. Where he come from? They getting bigger and bigger. That rabbit. They get bigger and bigger though. They know this male and female rabbit. I wish Russia had this baby so these damn rabbits are going on about their business. So they say they always come around houses that are that babies. Fertility. Yeah, that babies are being born at. So I wish she had gone on and born this baby so they can go on about their business. Oh, that compost. Right back there. Making the rabbits. Go in. All right, y'all. I'm getting off of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Peace. So go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.